it's cold, but the sun is out, and that's a good start. What will you need today? Just your cans, your sweet self. Lots of layers, remember, so if you get warm, you can peel them off, but equally, as you get cold, you can put them back on. And some water. Do stay hydrated. A chair, if you're new to yoga, we've got 21 today. Thank you all for your support. 21 participants and counting. So if you're new, you've not done this class before, then a chair like this with no sides, no wheels, and on a non-slip surface like a yoga mat is ideal. Make sure you've got plenty of room to stretch and open the hands and the legs, and you're not going to go into anything or, you know, just hurt yourself. So a bit of space and somewhere quiet where you won't be disturbed, ideally. That's all you'll need. So we're going to start. It's just past, just gone. We always start with a little breathing exercise, awesome breathing, just to draw the awareness to the breath, to centre, and very much just to realise that the breath is key to the practice. Every time we breathe, we're taking in energy. Every time we exhale, we're releasing what's old and used up. So let's just take five slow breaths, very much in your own time. Now, a round is a breath in and out, so that's one breath. We're going to do 5 rounds slowly. But first, let's think about how we can sit tall in the chair, so the feet are hip width apart. Okay, sit back in the chair, ideally again without armrests, and hands just resting on your thighs. You can turn the palms uppermost, that'll open the shoulders, or have them down for a more grounded and centered effect. So uppermost is more receptive, more open, but down is more centering and grounding. So just tune into what feels right for you this morning, hands down or up. And we're going to close our eyes if we wish to. We can softly just gaze ahead if you prefer. Mouth ideally closed so that you're breathing through the nostrils. So it's a good idea just to blow the nose before you start. But if that's tricky, breathing through the nose isn't for you today, then by all means breathe through slightly parted lips. So let's sit tall. Quietly, let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now that's 1 round. So we'll do 4 more slowly. Inhaling, just gently draw the awareness to the inhalation and watch that breath if you can, all the way to the end. And as you exhale, again, if you can, watching that breath all the way to the end of the exhalation. Breathing in, follow the breath all the way to the end. Breathing out, following the breath all the way to the end. Now let's do 3 more slowly. Your awareness just on the breath as you inhale fully and exhale deeply. Breathing in, watching that breath. And breathing out, similarly watching the breath all the way to the end if you can. And then gently, very gently, we'll breathe in together again. And as we exhale, if your eyes were closed, yogis, just gently opening them now and relax. Excellent. So we took a few more than 5 breaths, but it doesn't matter. In fact, if you can do that for about 5 minutes, the benefits are really great. They help to center and just allow us to tune into the breath. And it's a wonderful way to just open up our practice as well. So relaxing the hands, and we're going to begin with the upper body today. We're just going to open and energize the major joints for about 10-12 minutes, and then do the same with the lower half, ending at about 12, and then we'll use the last 33 minutes to really work at a bit of a sort of strong tempo, but again, the emphasis is on stopping, pausing, and if you feel you're really tired from anything or there's any discomfort, then let me just say again, do stop. Please don't strain. Just do as much or as little of this practice as you want to today. Okay, so we'll start with the upper body, as I said. Let's bring the arms to shoulder height, palms facing down, and do try and keep the elbows straight if you can. Inhale, make a loose fist. Exhale and open, and just stretch those fingers widely. We're going to do 8 of those this morning. Breathing in, breathing out to open. And again, if you've got issues with arthritis, then don't overstretch, just a little stretch, enough to feel it but not strain the fingers. Exhale, good. 4 more, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Much better if you can do this just before you go on your tablet in the morning, or if you've got a computer, you'll feel the benefits, but any time is great. Let's do 1 more together, breathing in, breathing out, and then just gently with limp wrist, shake it out. Up and down gently, take a deep breath in as you do this. Deep breath out. Good, so just softness there, shaking out any unspent energy, releasing any tension. And then we'll move straight into the wrist joint, so we're going to push forwards as if we're pushing against an imaginary wall. And again, keep the arms at shoulder height if you can, elbows straight and fingers pointing up comfortably without straining, okay, towards your ceiling. Exhale, bring them back. Inhale, now push out as if you're pushing against those 2 imaginary pillars, and exhale. And forwards again. We're going to do 6 rounds. 1, there we go, good. And 2, breathing in. Keep the head and neck relaxed. Try and keep the spine tall here. Anchor the feet down. Good. This is 3. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. This is number 4. Breathing in. Soft, steady gaze ahead. That's it. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely stretch with the arms as well. First thing. Lovely. 2 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And again, every time you've done a little movement, just shake it out. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Okay. Make 2 loose fists for me. Start to move them in towards one another, keeping those arms at shoulder height. We'll do about 10 of those. Doesn't take long, but just a more highlighted pose, I guess. Gets right into the wrist joint, this one. And then about 10 in the opposite direction. So this is just really working the wrist joints, but equally arms affirming and working as well. That's it. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and then shake it out. Good. So a little bit of warmth and energy there. Let's move straight into elbows. So I want you to take the arms again out to the side. Keep the arms at shoulder height. Inhale, simply bring them to the shoulders. Exhale and open. We'll do 6 of those. 1. And 2. Exhale as you open. Inhale as the fingers come towards the shoulders for 3. And 4. That's it. And 5. Nice opening for the shoulders and the elbows. And 6. We're going to turn them down and do our little pulses. So straight away, so you can see, we're just making little pulses, as if we have those 2 big beach balls underneath our hands. And we're going to pulse for 20 seconds. So again, a lovely way to open and energize the elbow, shoulder joint, but also firm the arms. Here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 9, and 10. 10 more for 1, and 2. Little pulses, 3. Keep breathing, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. So the smaller the pulse, the deeper the benefits. Oh, I can feel that. Really does firm those up. Well done. Let's take a deep breath in, deep breath out, shake it out, release any unspent tension. Well done. Excellent. We're going to move straight into the shoulders today. So again, can I ask you to bring your hands to your shoulders, elbows wide, and just start to envisage making small little circles in a forwards direction with the whole of the elbow. You can do 10 of those in a forwards direction, as if you had a little pencil, a sharp pencil on the end of the elbow. The aim is to draw small, accurate little shoulders. It's a small movement, yogis. Keep the head and neck relaxed. Good. And up to 10 in the opposite direction. There's 1 and 2. That's it. 3 and 4. Stop if you need to at 5. Or carry on for 6. And 7, keep it small, that's it, 8, and 9, good, and 10. Release, roll the shoulders back for 6, That's 2, good. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 6 forwards. This really unties the knots there, so if you can, relax the arms. I'm just going to let mine dangle by the side. Let my shoulders do the work, but keep the head and neck relaxed. And take a deep breath work in. Deep breath work out. Keep that breath work relaxed. And release. Okay, it's cold outside. Shall we do our warming up? We're going to inhale. Shrug the shoulders up towards the ears gently. Open the mouth. Expel the air as you lower the shoulders like this. Ha. Make the ha sound. And 7. We'll do about, well, we've done 1, so let's do 7 more. So 8 in total if you can. Ha. 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 1 more. Fantastic. Now roll the shoulders back again. That's said to warm and energize the shoulder region. In fact, the whole body, and forwards a few times. Lovely. And then lastly, just shake it out. That's it. Have a good old shake above and below. Release any tension and tightness that may be in the wrists and the fingers open and close. Lovely. Moving straight into the neck already. Again, if you've got issues here, you can skip these poses, remember. But let's just drop the chin to the chest today. Hold that for several seconds. And as you exhale, just slowly bring the head back to the center. And we'll do 3 more. So first you take a deep breath in. You can mentally count for 5. So breathing in for 5. Chin to chest and hold that for 5 seconds if that's comfortable. Or as long as you can without straining. When you're ready to exhale, bring your head back to the center and relax. Breathing in again slowly. Suspend the breath, chin to chest. We drop the shoulders. This is great for our thyroid and great for the back of the neck, and it's said to be good for willpower. Exhale, and we come up. And relax, roll the shoulders back. Just take a resting breath. Just a lovely way just to work the back of the neck. Let's now think about the sides. So very gently, just turn your head today to the left. Lower it down as if you're making that smile with the chin and nose all the way down and over to the right. The only thing you want to be moving is the head and neck. Rest of the body relatively still, keeping the spine tall. Let's go again. Breathing in. Down we go. Breathing out. Breathing in slowly. Smile with the chin and the nose. Breathing out. Good. We're going to do 1 more if that's comfortable for you. Breathing in. Down we go. Breathing out and relax. Bringing the head back to the center. And again, just a little shake out or roll the shoulders back. Notice if you feel warmer and looser now. Now what we haven't done is the sides of the neck, and I don't want to disregard them. So this is our last neck exercise. Join me if you can in dropping the right ear just gently down to the right shoulder today. Experiencing a little stretch there, and that may be enough for you. Remember, if you want to do something stronger, take the left arm out, make a loose fist and push it down towards the floor. And then you can add the right arm covering the left ear, just pulling it ever so gently. Pull is the wrong word, just gently increasing the stretch. If I make a loose fist with the left hand and just pushing that hand gently down towards the floor will increase the stretch in the left side of the neck. Take care, don't strain. Hold for another deep breath in and out if you can. And if it's comfortable and pleasant, 1 more full breath in and out, yogis. Then bring the head back to the center, release and relax. We're going to switch sides now. Left ear to left shoulder. Right arm, make a loose fist, take it away from the body as if you're punching down towards the floor. Bring the left arm up, cover the ear. Gently increase the stretch if you can. And hold for 2 deep breaths, if comfortable. Remember not to strain. Breathe into the stretch. Notice if one side feels tighter than the other. Those left and right differences we all have, completely normal. Just come back to the centre and roll the shoulders back. Good. And forwards. It's really nice to work the neck, remembering that the head is said to weigh about the weight of a bowling ball, and very often the nerve endings from the neck, of course, go into every other part of our body. So if our neck is tight, other parts of our body can often be. Let's shake it out. Well done. So whole of the upper body now, yogis, energized. Grab some water, stay hydrated, and we'll move straight into the lower half now. So with the feet hip width apart, make sure they are on the same level. So, you know, you're on the same level with both feet, not sort of one on the carpet or rug, on the same level. And like we did with the hands, we're going to scrunch the toes up gently and flick them away. We can skillfully add the breath. Breathing in as we scrunch, breathing out as we flip the toes away. And we're going to do 8 of those. So if you've done 2, 6 more. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. A little scrunch, a little stretch, avoiding cramp. 2 more if you can. Breathing in. Just a little stretch there, that's it. Acknowledging the toes. And as you lift them, give them a stretch and a wiggle. And as you place them down, see if you can fan them apart, as if you're trying to create a little bit of space between each one. Don't worry if you're not. Lift them again, actively stretch them, give them a nice affectionate wiggle, place them down and spread them apart. 1 more of those, lifting, little wiggle and stretch, place them down and fan them apart. Lovely. And release. Good. Okay, so we're going to sit back. We haven't finished with the feet yet. Let's start with the right foot. We'll raise that gently, no higher than the hip, and just flex. Inhale, if you can, as you push down. Exhale, as you bring the toes towards you. Try 6 of those. Breathing in, breathing out. There's 2 and 3 and 4. If you're tight in the hamstring, you may feel this in the back of the leg. There's 5 and 6. Now do 4 more for me. And 7 and 8. Such a good stretch for the foot. And 9. Gently pushing forwards and back. And 10. And release and just switch sides. So firstly, we're just working into the foot. We're going to inhale down, exhale, bring the toes back. And 2. Good. And 3. Again, you may notice. And 4. The difference is in left and right feet. And 5 more if you can. Breathing in, breathing out. 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. Good. And 10. And of course you can stop at any time if you feel you're doing too many. Well, back to the right foot now. Let's raise it again. Untie the knots. Now again, slowly here. If your ankles are hurting, go gently. 10 rotations slowly, clockwise, and then we'll do 10 counterclockwise. So both feet in both directions, untying the knots in the ankle. I'm going in the opposite direction for 10 now. There's 2 and 3, 4 and 5. 5 more if you can. And again, just feeling that and loosening if you can. Notice it feels a little looser now. Do as many as you comfortably can. Up to 10 in both directions, then switch sides. Raise the left leg. So 1, 2, and again, as you rotate into the ankle joint, it may feel quite physically different on left and right. We notice that. So please go gently. And if 10 feel too many this morning, then just simply do 5, just half what I give you, as a nice alternative and a way of not straining the joints. So 10 of those in both directions if you can, yogis. Untying the knots gently and then release. Good, okay, well we'll do a little bit more with the feet now. Let's raise both of them and just stretch them a little from side to side, like a pair of wiper blades on the car screen if you're washing the car. That's it, backwards and forwards, just a slight stretch into the side of the feet, not disregarding the sides. And then bring the feet together and push them down and bring them towards you, double flexion. And pushing down on the inhale and exhale, 2 more. Pushing down, that may feel again the working of the knee joint there and down as far as you can and release and separate. Good. Anything where you can do a little bit of work with the feet and ankles is so good. Let's move into the knee and hip joint today. So, if you can, come forwards a little bit on your chair, interlace underneath your right knee for me, but bring your nose to your knee, just to start to work into the spine a little as well. And then as you exhale, stretch the foot, flex the toes, but keep the foot and the whole leg just at hip height. And we'll do 6 of those today. Breathing in, just a little micro bend there, opening into the spine, nose to knee. Exhale, looking forwards, but keep the legs straight. Now that's 2. 4 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. So that's 4 and 5 and 6. Lovely. And then release and switch sides. So carefully interlacing underneath the left thigh now. Nose to knee. Creates a little stretch in the spine. Exhale, straighten, flex the toes. That's 1. 5 more if you can. And 2. Again, we may find left and right differences here. But if you can, keep going. There's 3. 3 more if you can. And 4. Use the breath. And 5. And this is 6. Fantastic. And release. Now I want us to work the knee and hip together. So now we're going to do our cradle. So I want you to bend your right knee. And if you can, just rest it on the left thigh. Okay? And this already opens the knee and hip, and it's one that we often do. But what I want you to have a go at today is resting the right foot in the crook of the left elbow. Now this is quite strong, and with the right hand cradling that right leg, and we're just rocking. We want to sit tall and rock. Now what this does, even though it's quite tricky and strong, it opens up the knee and hip. And we just rock. And we breathe. And we do that for 3 or 4 deep breaths if we can. Now if this is too strong, you can leave your ankle on the thigh and simply hold that stretch, okay? And slowly bend forwards. And that's slightly easier than cradling. So this is an easier adaptation of this, okay? So do what feels comfortable. Really great way to open into stiff, tight hips and knee joints. And then release the ankle down onto the thigh, holding the breath. Exhale, hinging forwards from the hips. Relax the shoulders and see if you can hold that for another deep breath in and out, yogis. And then carefully, this is where we need to take great care. Just hug the knee in firstly and carefully release. Well done. Okay, it's such a great stretch, but it is deep, and that's why we take our time doing it. Let's try the left side now, so bend the left knee. If you can, you're going to rest the left foot in the crook of the right elbow, cradle the rest of the leg with the left arm like a baby, and rock. And what you may find, yogis, is that one side again feels easier. This is a strong stretch, so it's just a little rocking sensation, like you were rocking a child or a little puppy or kitten. That's it. Don't forget to sit tall and take as many deep breaths into the stretch as you can. And again, if that feels too strong to lift up and do this, if you can rest the ankle on the thigh and just begin to fold forwards a little, you may find that easier. And that's the pose we'll go into. So 1 more deep rock, then rest the ankle on the right thigh and fold forwards. Gaze towards the floor, relax the shoulders and breathe. And it's a wonderful way just to start to really untie tight, stubborn hips we may have. Hug the knee in carefully before you release. That's key to looking after the leg. And relax. Well done. Oh, that's not an easy pose, but if you were able to do it, well done. If you were able to do half of that, again, well done. So, yogis, coming forwards. Let's go wide. So this time you can see I've gone into a wide-legged stance. I've come forwards on the chair, but my sitting bone's still firmly anchored down. Enough space to take the toes out and the heels in. And working now that hidden area, my inner groin, all the way down to the inner ankle. That's where we're receiving the stretch. So we're going to bring the palms together, goddess pose, and press them together in line with the chest, and just hold that stretch for 3 breaths. Looking forwards, breathing. So it's a great way just to work into the hip area, the inner groin, all the way down to the inner ankle. That's your stretch. And by pressing the palms together, it's a nice opening for the chest. That's it. Sit tall and breathe, goddess pose. Good. One more full breath in. And exhale. Lovely. Now, I want you to take the hands, just rest them for a moment on your thighs and bring your right shoulder down towards your left knee, gazing towards the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. This is a nice back stretch. We're just coming into the back now. We're coming up, still getting this opening, so keep the legs wide. This time, the left shoulder coming down to the right knee. Breathing in, down we come. Breathing out here, lengthening the back of the neck as well, and out we come. We're going to do that again. So it's not only stretching here, but also opening the back. So right shoulder to left knee, looking down, keep the back of the neck long. Breathing in, breathing out, coming up. Left shoulder to right knee. Breathing in. Breathing out, healing the spine. Good. And up we come. Now I'd like us just to stay here a little longer, because this, while we're doing this, it's opening and softening this area. So this time, let's just have a little stretch. This time what we'll do is we'll leave the right hand on the right thigh and just take the left arm, stretch it open, gaze towards it, or look forwards. Try not to swing the arm back. Keep the shoulder and the wrist in a lovely diagonal line. Just get a nice stretch in the chest there. And exhale, release. Breathing in, take the right arm up. Don't throw it behind you. Looking towards the thumb or forwards. And just feel that nice stretch across the chest. Diagonal stretch. And release. And again, breathing in. That's it. Keep the spine tall, the legs wide. And exhale. Inhale. This is just mimicking the legs. It's just widening that stretch. And release. Let's do that once more. Breathing in, left arm. Just look towards it now if you can. Exhale, release. Last time, right arm, diagonal stretch. Gaze towards the thumb if you can. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lovely. Now, to finish all that lovely work in our spine, we're just going to hang out. So keep the legs wide. Start to fold forwards. Let the arms come down. Let them hang, or hold on to the feet, and let yourself go. Hold for 3 breaths. Just let your head and neck relax here. Just keep the legs wide, keep the hands on the feet or in front. Let the head, the crown of the head come towards the floor. Just soften the shoulders. Just letting the whole body rest, but a great stretch for the spine. Take another deep breath in and out here. Just enjoy the fact that you're just letting go, letting everything go. Crown of the head, spine, neck. And then slowly, slowly, take your hands back to your thighs, not your knees, and push up slowly. Bring the legs in, sit back, and shake it out. There we go, it's midday, 12 o'clock. And roll those shoulders back, hopefully now feeling that lovely sense of warmth and energy. Shake it out, that's it, in the body. Grab some water and we'll move into our stronger set of exercises. Okay, it's just 12, just gone 12. Now what I'd like to do here, keeping that flow of energy, is just do a sun salutation sitting in a chair. And this is a nice way just to keep that flow of energy going. Hopefully you're feeling warmer. Hopefully now you're noticing that your body's maybe not as cold. The feet maybe, so do put your socks on if you need to. But that flood of energy that is rushing through the body now, as you breathe deeply and open the joints, we don't want to lose that. So let's go straight into a sun salutation sequence sitting on a chair. So let's sit tall, feet hip width apart. Let's bring the hands to the prayer position. Let's take a moment to check in with the breath as well. Breathing in, breathing out. Fantastic. And again, just take a deep breath in as you sit tall and breathe out. Lovely. Now we're going to inhale, raise the arms and look up, palms together or facing if easier. And use the exhalation just to swan dive down and hold on to your knees. Or your thighs, shins, wherever you can. Could be here or here. Looking down. So again, another stretch for the neck. I'm going to inhale, look down, and just bring my nose to my knee. As I exhale, I want to look forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together to open the chest, and then release. Then we repeat that on the other side, but before that, we slow down. Here we go, holding forward. Inhale, we come up and we squeeze the shoulder blades together, maybe looking up, lovely opening for chest area. And then as you exhale, take your fingers around your left thigh, nose to knee. Exhale, look forwards again, squeeze those shoulder blades together to open the chest and release the leg. Inhale all the way down. Exhale, come up on that next inhale, raise the arms again and exhale back into prayer. So it's just 12 simple little movements, but it keeps the energy flowing. Let's go again. Here we go. Breathing in, sitting tall. Breathe out. Inhale, bring the palms together or facing, looking up, lengthening up. Exhale, dynamically flowing down, hands on shins if they can. Inhale, interlace underneath the right knee, bring your nose to your knee. Exhale, look forward, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest, and release. Inhale, fold down again. Exhale all the way up and again, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chin, sternum and chest. Relax. Interlace underneath the left knee, nose to knee. Exhale, look forward, squeeze and open the chest. Release, last time. Inhale all the way down and exhale here. When you're ready, breathing in, lengthening up, gathering the energy, and exhale. Lovely. So that's 2 rounds, you've done 24 moves already. Shake it out, yogis. Now let's keep that energy going by grabbing the hands. Stop at any time, by the way. If you feel I'm going too fast for you, then do stop, okay? Have a pause, even skip a pose. These sequences are so versatile, you can jump in and jump out whenever you need to. So, sitting tall, feet hip width apart. I've grabbed 2 cans from the kitchen cupboard. If you've got your own weights today, by all means grab those. If you're not feeling that you want to work with weights today, then that's fine. I want you now to make a loose fist, thumb inside, 4 fingers wrapped round, and just repeat all of the exercises that I show you, but by making a loose fist instead of holding the cans. If you're using cans, make sure they're both of the same weight. Most cans, again, 400 grams, and grip them with care. We're going to start to march on the spot. Here we go. So just with the legs first, keeping that energy flowing. I want you to stay warm. And we're going to start to up in a tempo now by taking the arms out to the side and bringing them in. So you're working upper and lower half. Let's go for 20 seconds. 1 and 2. Make sure you're breathing. 3. Sit tall. And 4. And 5. And 6. Just to shoulder height. Grip those cans. And 7. That's it. And 8. And 9, and 10. 10 more if you can. Here we go. But this time, let's go 1. Back to the shoulders. And 2. And 3. That's it. Go at your pace for 4. And 5. And 6. That's it. Keep going. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. This is firming for the arms. And back to 1. And 2. Keep breathing. Slow it down if you need to for 3. Good. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Doing really well. 9 and 10, and last 10 and 1 and 2, slow it down if you need to, and 3, good, and 4, keep the breath relaxed, and 5 and 6 and 7, smooth movement, and 8, we're nearly there, we're going to stop at 10, and 9, last one yogis, and 10. Well done. Put your hands down, sit back, take a couple of deep resting breaths, shake it out, roll the shoulders, make sure you relax and grab some water if you need to. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Well done. Doesn't take long, does it, before we start to feel the effects? So heart racing, breath changing. Make sure you feel comfortable. Take a little rest, 1 or 2 deep breaths, and we're going to move on. We're going to have the legs in a different way now. We're going to grab or rather straighten one leg and take the arms out in that diagonal stretch, so gripping the cans with care, coming in and raising the opposite leg. So it's a diagonal stretch, gripping the cans, raising one leg, flexing the toes towards you, bringing them in and across to the other side as you raise the alternate leg. And we'll try about 20, okay? So sitting tall, let's take another valid breath here, very valid. Breathe in, breathe out, relax. Begin when you want. And we're going to start with the right leg. Here we go. Right leg, stretch both arms out in a diagonal stretch. Release. Left leg, inhaling and exhaling. And we keep going for 2. That's it. And 3. Keep the spine tall. Breathing is important here. And 4. Great. Make sure you don't throw those cans. And 5. Just a diagonal, controlled stretch. This is 6. Good. Remember, if it feels too strong with the cans, stop and just make 2 loose fists. And 7. That's excellent. Keep going. And 8. Lovely work. And 9. Fantastic. And 10. Lovely. Now let's change it. Stop. Take a deep breath in and out. We'll do alternate legs again, but this time we're going to raise the right leg for a bicep curl, come back and down. Bicep curl and the left leg. And we'll do 10. Here we go. And 1. Good. And 2. That's it. Go at your pace. And 3. Just that nice little hugging in of the bicep curl. Flex the toes for 4. Lovely. Keep going. And 5. And 6. That's it. Work the leg. And 7. Marvellous. We're nearly there. And 8. And 9. One more, yogis, with me on each side if you can. And 10. That's really good. Now, keep marching again. Now this time, we go to the shoulders. Over the head carefully, back to the shoulders and down. And we're going to march. Let's go for 20. 1. Can we do 20? We'll try. And 2. Stop if you need to and slow it down, remember. And 3. You're doing well. Lots of work today, so have little breaks when you need to. This is number 4. Excellent. And 5. Deep breath work, yogis. Keep breathing. And 6. And 7. Lovely. And 8. And 9. Great. Last one, then we'll have a little pause and do one more exercise. There we go. Put your hands down. Take a breather, shake it out. We're going to do 10 more. And this time, with or without the cans. Let's come forwards on our chair. Separate the feet slightly, and we're going to imagine punching. Now, I know it's not easy with cans, so grip them with care. If you would prefer to make a loose fist and punch, I get that, because they're quite heavy. So again, do what feels comfortable. So take the feet quite wide, Tall spine. Again, let's take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and we're going to start to punch. Punch in line with our nose, as if we had an imaginary punch bag there. Grip the cans with care, and let's keep going for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Now punch up for 1. Grip with care, and 2, and 3, good, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and forwards for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Slow it down for 5 if you need to, for 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Now punch down for 1. Watch your back, and 2, that's it. Soft, soft for 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Now out to the side for 1, and 2, and 3. Let your body be flexible and move with the wind. That's it. Make it nice and soft. Have we done 5? Let's 6 and 7. Grip those cans for 8 and 9 and 10. Last time up. 1 and 2 and 3. Slow it down if you need to, like this. And 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Last 10 for forward. Promise. Last 10 for 1. You're doing well. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Well done. Kept you going there for nearly 13 minutes. Oh, sit back. Again, if it felt a little strong, slow it down or even put the cans down. And as a safer alternative, use your fists, remember. Well done. Nicely done, yogis. Shake it out. Sit back. Oh, roll the shoulders back. Take a deep resting breath because you've earned it, and forwards. Sit, just breathe. Well done. Well, I'd like us now for the last sort of 15, 17 minutes that we've got left to come to standing, okay? We may use our cans again, but we're going to have a little go doing our sun salutation sequence standing. So by the time you've done 2 rounds of this, you'll have done about 48 poses, and that's not including all the punching and all the other stuff we did at the beginning. So remember, this is a diverse workout. It's not just sitting on a chair and breathing. Lots of poses, lots of stretching, and lots of breathing. So making it a really diverse, I hope, and varied workout each week for you. And if you like this, remember we're here on Tuesdays and Mondays as well. Monday's just 45 minutes and it's gentler, but Tuesday is an hour like this. Okay, so let's do a sun salutation facing the chair. Here we go. Again, if you're tired, you can skip this or stop, have a little drink and join in later. But first of all, make sure your chair is facing you, and do also make sure that it's on a non-slip surface. And I'm just going to bring the chair this way so you can see. So there's my chair. I'm facing the chair. And like you did when you were seated, feet together, bring the hands into the prayer position and just roll the shoulders back again. It's an opportunity to focus on your breathing. So looking ahead, notice if you feel warmer and more energized. Let's take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and again a nice full breath in, full deep breath out. Good. We're going to inhale, soft knees, raise them up, palms coming together or facing. We can look up or forwards, and we swan dive down, and this time place the hands on the chair. Arms are strong and straight, pressing the palms into the floor, and I'm going to step back, bring the feet together. Either the legs are straight, or if you need to bend the knees, please do so. It's fine to have your knees bent. And with a flat back, I look down, lengthening the back of the neck and just enjoying the stretch for the back body. Then I'm going to take my left foot between the chair leg, and turn my right foot 45 degrees away with my hips still square to the chair. Bend the front knee, and as I bend it, I can still see the toes, but feel that nice stretch on the back calf. And take a deep breath in and out here, feeling the stretch in the back right calf muscle. Now I'm going to bend that right knee and come down to a kneeling position, but we'll leave the hands for now on the chair, tuck the toes under, and look forwards. If you want a deeper stretch, take the hands, rest them on the left thigh, roll the shoulders back, but the support is there should you need it. Hands either on the chair or on the thigh. And we're breathing and getting that lovely stretch in our hip and thigh here on the right. Okay, then we come up, hands pressing into the chair again. This time downward dog, so we take the feet further away and we actively bring our ears alongside our inner elbows, gaze towards the thighs, knees can be bent, remember, or straight, and just gazing up towards the upper thighs, arms are strong, and just again enjoying that stretch in the back, breathing in, breathing out. Lovely downward dog, supported down dog. Now we're coming into upward dog, so we can deliberately place the weight again into the palms, arms are straight. I'm going to dip my hips, come up on the ball of the foot, and lift up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chest and sternum, gazing ahead. And if this is too strong, then just dip a little bit, bend the knees if you need to, come into this gentler version of that upward dog, or the stronger version, lifting up and getting that really lovely stretch in the chest. Now taking care as you step back, this time the right foot between the chair legs, left foot turned out 45 degrees, bend the front knee, and again, hopefully experiencing a little stretch in the back left calf muscle. And if you're tight in those areas, this is a great stretch to continue with. Hold for a breath in and out today. Keep those arms strong, pressing the palms into the floor. Then we're going to bend the left knee, bring it to the floor, and either rest the hands on the chair for support, I've tucked the toes under the left foot, or holding onto the front right thigh and rolling the shoulders back. And that just makes it a little more balanced, but quite a strong stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Hands go back. We come back to a flat back position, yogis, knees bent or straight, legs together. Looking down, straight arms, and again, just enjoying the stretch for the back surface of the body. Then bending the knees. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, and exhale back into prayer, where we started. And release. We're going to do one more, okay? But this time we're going to add a few extra poses to that, make it a little more dynamic, okay? Because we've got about 12 minutes. So here we go, yogis. One more round. Skip it if you're tired. You can always skip this and join us in a minute. And if you've got the energy, let's face the chair again, palms together, breathing in. Send the energy downwards, breathing out. Inhale, coming up, palms together or facing. Exhale, swan dive down and hold carefully, placing the weight into the palms. And again, looking down. Then you might want to step back. Legs are fine if they're bent. If you can straighten them, that's great, but don't force it. Looking down, and again, just enjoying the stretch for the body. Let's breathe in. Deeply breathe out. Now the left leg goes between the chair legs. The right foot is turned out. And again, I can bend that front left knee carefully to facilitate a lovely stretch in the back right calf muscle. Then I'm going to bend the right knee and bring it towards the floor. And we'll go for a stretch here. You know I like my little twists here, so leave the right hand on the chair for me. Left hand to your left hip. And start to gently, if you wish to, twist, looking over the left shoulder gently. Hand on the chair. If you feel that looking behind is too strong, by all means gaze towards the back of the chair and let yourself still twist to the left, but without gazing. One full breath in and out again. And exhale, come back. So it's just nice to add something there, a little twist. Come up gently. We go into our downward dog now. So we actively step back, loading the weight into the palms, arms are straight. Bring our ears alongside our inner elbows, gaze towards our upper thighs. Doesn't matter if your knees are bent, I still want you to gaze towards your upper thighs and breathe. Enjoy downward dog, supported by the chair. Well done. Now upward dog, this is the gentler version. I come forwards, load the weight into the hands, Just dipping my spine, lifting the sternum and chest slightly. Legs can be bent or straight, and that's a gentler version of that because I can still get the lift. For a stronger downward dog, or upward dog, shall I say, sorry, I come up onto the ball of the feet and I lower the hips down, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chest slightly and the neck, and look forwards. Weight very much loaded into the chair, and that's strong. I can feel my arms and wrists working strongly. Breathing in, breathing out, I push up, stepping forwards carefully. My right foot now between the chair leg as I turn the left foot out. Bend the front knee, again activate the stretch in the back left calf muscle. Relax your head, look down, breathing in and out. Carefully bend the left knee, come down. Just leave the left hand on the chair now. Take the right hand to the right hip and twist as I look behind gently. Seated twist, almost kneeling twist. Again, if looking behind feels tricky, gaze towards the back of the chair instead. But enjoy the twist. Breathing in, breathing out. We come back, we come up, and again, legs together, bent knees if necessary. Feel the stretch in the back of the body again. And we're going to inhale, bend the knees. Take the hands carefully off. Raise and come up, lengthening up. And use the exhalation to come back into the prayer position where we started. And relax, step back. Well done, yogis. We've still got time for a few more poses. Yes, it's only 12:23. So what I'd like you to have a go at now is a little cat-cow. Just because your spines work quite hard. So stay where you are, hands back on the chair, but I want you to take the feet hip width apart and keep your knees slightly bent like mine. Have a micro bend in your knees. And we're going to inhale and look forwards, arms are straight, lift the sternum again. And as we exhale, chin tucked in, pull the tummy muscles in if you wish to engage the core. And we're going to do 6 rounds. That's 1. Breathing in. Breathing out, that's 2 rounds. Pull the tummy in softly. Arms are straight. Inhale. Exhale. Just supported cat-cow. Let's try 3 more. Just a way of, again, you're just adding, enhancing the circulation to all the back muscles here, keeping it energized, circulation strong. If you're doing a lot of driving, or sitting, this will keep your spine nourished and supple. This is the last one. We're going to try a little balance here. We're going to bring the nose towards the knee, that's the right knee. My left leg is straight. And we'll just straighten it behind you. Doesn't have to be high. Left leg is straight. Look down. Load the weight into the arm and see if you can hold that stretch for 3 breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out. I want you to push that right heel as if you're pushing it against an imaginary wall. Left leg is strong. We're looking down, so back of the neck nice and long. And then release. Now, so you can see that on the other side. Hands again here. It's the right leg that's going to be strong. Inhale, nose to knee. And that's it. Exhale, straighten. Right leg is straight. Gazing down. Aim for 3 breaths if you can, but less if easier. One leg may feel easier, so don't feel you've got to raise the leg particularly high, but imagine pushing the heel against a wall. 1 more full breath in and release. Good. Now, when you stay there, let's do a little twist. Bend those knees again. Inhale, just twist as if you're looking towards your left hip. Exhale, come back. Inhale, twist towards the right. Exhale, come back. Soft knees. 3 more. Inhale to the left. Exhale, back. Inhale to the right. And exhale, back. We're going to do 1 more on each side. Breathing in. Breathing out. That's it. Twist finally to the right. And back to centre. And then, just for care and ease here, take the hands back to the chair. Rise up slowly. Step back. Shake it out. Are you feeling tired or more energized? We've got a few minutes to go, which is great. So let's use our cans again. Let's, this time, use the back of the chair. Do grab some water, yogis. We've got a few minutes. Grab one can for me, just one. Let's try and come into tree pose. We're going to bend the outside knee. We're going to take it out to the side and carefully place that right foot just below the left calf, not into the left knee. So we come into what we know as tree pose. Left hand holding onto the chair, but I've got a can as well. And we're just going to come over very carefully into a little side bend and hold that for 3. Breathing in, breathing out as we release 3 times. Try and keep the right knee open. That's it. Lovely stretch into the side ribs. Exhale. Aim to keep all the weight stacked into the inside leg, but don't lean too much into the chair. That's it. Breathing in. Take care. Not too far over, but remind your body it's coming sideways. 2 more if you can. Inhale. Now, you don't have to use the can. That's just an added weight there. If you wanted to use that, firming up the arms, a little bit more resistance. And 1 more. Inhale. That's it. And exhale, release. Lovely. Release the knee. First bring it in and straight. Shake it out. Good. Let's try the other side. We've packed a lot in today. So if you're tired, don't worry, I'm coming to sitting after this. Inside leg is strong, holding onto the chair. Again, let's bend the left knee. Carefully take the left knee out. And resting, again, the sole of the foot just below the right leg. We're going to inhale, come all the way over. Remind our body it's coming sideways. Exhale and low. Keep the left knee open and 4 more. Breathing in. Now again, try not to lean into the chair. Use the inside leg. Use the arm for your strength. That's it. Breathing in, coming sideways. Breathing out, releasing. 2 more if you can. Inhale. Again, grip that can with care. Exhale. Just a few more minutes to go, yogis. Inhale. Last one on this side. Lovely. Exhale, release. Bring the knee in and straighten. Carefully place that down. Let's come back to sitting. A little shake out. You've done so well this morning. A couple of more minutes and we're done. So if you're tired, we're into the home stretch now, yogis. Hold on. Let's sit back. Roll the shoulders back. Just take a few deep resting breaths there. We've covered a lot of ground today. You've worked well. And forwards. Excellent. Shake it out. And we're going to end with a nice seated twist, okay? So you stay where you are. I'm going to show you this from the side. This is our last pose. So sitting tall, take your right hand to your left knee and take your left hand to the back of the chair. Be sitting forwards a little bit. Anchor the feet down, looking forwards. And as you exhale, gently looking over that left shoulder. Let's hold for 2 slow breaths. Keeping the spine tall. Anchor the feet down. Just gently looking over the left shoulder somewhere without straining the neck. Let's inhale. Exhale, come back to the center. We're going to do the other side. This is our last pose, yogis. Seated twist. Here we go. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right hand to the back of the chair gently. Lengthening up and using that first exhalation to look over the right shoulder. 2 slow breaths. And just noticing if one side feels easier. Very often in the twist we'll have left and right differences. Nice deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale again when you're ready. Use the exhale to come back to the center. Relax. Roll the shoulders back. That's it. And let's finish just by turning the palms uppermost and taking 5. 5 deep breaths. And this is a way again of returning all the way back to the beginning. We've come full circle. But just notice how you now feel. Eyes can be open or closed. Mouth gently closed ideally. I'm just taking 5 slow breaths in your own time. Using these few minutes just to observe how you now feel. Warmer, more energized, calmer, maybe more centered, less tight, less stiff. Follow the next 2 deep breaths in and out if you can. Now when you're ready, opening the eyes if they were closed, take an inhalation and raise the arms, gather all that energy, yogis. Exhale back to the heart center. And do take a moment to wish yourselves well. Om Shanti Peace. Well done. You did brilliantly today.